Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do kind of like the question and answers thing. I'm going to answer all of the personal questions that you guys sent me. Well, not all of them, but I picked a good few of them and I have them all on my iPod here so I can read them out to you. And well, I just hope that you guys enjoy it. If you have any other questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below so I can get back to you. And don't forget to check out soon on my main channel, Rebecca Kelsey, to see the other two question and answer videos. So I'm going to have a jewel mint video and stuff up soon. So I tried to put these in kind of an order that would make sense. So first, it's going to be from Makeup Princess 813. What made you decide to make YouTube videos? Well, it was kind of like a combination of a lot of things for me because I kept, I just became very obsessed with watching beauty videos. I saw a lot of them and I just felt like I could imagine myself in those kind of situations, and I felt like I really learned from so many different people that I wanted to kind of share what I know with a bunch of people and kind of get that same sense that I could have helped people. And I know that sounds kind of weird that I want to help people in like the beauty way, but I felt very inspired when I watched all the other gurus that I watched. So I felt like I wanted to join them and I wanted to give it a shot. And so I just kind of went with it. I literally was planning it out for several months, like what ideas I would have, what I would call myself, what email should I make. And I made a list in this notebook of possible ideas. And it took me a long time to finally do it, but once I did, I was really excited. So next, how did your friends react when you told them about YouTube? And this was from Berry Blush 07. And honestly, my friends, they either don't care or they don't really understand or they're just supportive. Like when I explain it to them, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. But most of them honestly haven't seen any of my videos. And then when they do see them, they're like, oh, that's what you do. That's really neat. But I don't think many of them really realize what a big deal it is to me, but I don't know, they enjoy it and they're all very supportive. I haven't met anybody that's been mean or anything like that, because I know that's a concern of a lot of girls, that you would be made fun of, but none of my friends have made fun of me. And if they're truly your friends, then I don't think that they would once they understood what it meant to you. Now, Duties of Butte asked me, what are your tips for becoming successful on YouTube and what made you start filming on YouTube? I just wanted to start a beauty channel and needed some help. Well, basically I answered part of that already, but for when I become successful, I mean, I wouldn't say that I consider myself to be successful. I'm very grateful for everything that I've gotten and for the people that subscribe and watch my videos, but I don't think I'm quite there that I could give really the most amazing advice yet. But for me, what has worked for me is just making sure that I have a lot of relevant tags. I know a lot of people, they just if it's like a pink tutorial, they'll just put in the description box as the searchable tags, pink makeup tutorial. And that's just not enough. I'll put pink makeup tutorial, makeup, just tutorial, and then all the different kinds of ways to spell makeup, because there's makeup one word, makeup separated, makeup with a hyphen. It depends on what country you're in, and just different preferences. And then I'll put every single brand that I used in the tutorial. Then I'll put how to, I'll put as many relevant searchable tags as possible. So then people, when they're looking on YouTube for a particular look, they'll be more likely to find you in the search section. And that is what really has worked for me, and that's how I've gotten the majority of my viewers really, is just because they clicked on my video because they were searching for something else. So I do that, and that's what has worked the best for me, to be completely honest. And then also I just try and be as nice as possible and as responsive to my viewers and just nice to people, and I think that people respond well to that. So the next question is, how did you get your fiance to film videos with you? And that's from Lives Love Makeup X3. Well, he was very easy to convince, and honestly I didn't really have to do anything at all. I just asked him and he said yes, because he has always been very engaged in filming and filmmaking and stuff like that. Since he was in middle school, he was making short films with his friends. So it was really easy for him to just make the YouTube leap and go with it with me. So he didn't particularly mind at all. Now, It's Just Horse asked, do you make videos because you like them or because you feel like you have to because you're partnered? Or have you ran out of video ideas on what to make videos on? Honestly, I just make whatever kind of videos I want to, And no, it's not because I'm partnered at all. If I weren't partnered, I would still be making videos and I would still be doing it and talking to you guys and having fun. And if my partnership was just randomly taken away, you know, I would be sad, but I would keep making videos. And I don't think I would ever stop unless you guys stopped watching them. Like, you know, like if suddenly I lost all of my subscribers, then maybe I would probably stop, but I don't think, like, no, I just love making videos, and it's really fun, and it's a great creative outlet for me because I just haven't had something like that in a long time. It's like my hobby and something that like I just love to do, and I wish I could do it professionally. So I hope that my channel keeps growing so I can keep doing videos all the time. So I actually just realized that I didn't have the extra light on, so that's why the lighting is different now. And I had already filmed a whole entire video in the other lighting, so I hope it came out okay. So JDazzler15 asks, what are your top 5 dream travel vacations and what are you studying? And there was a couple of similar questions to this, so I just picked this one. So this will kind of answer all of them together. But my top 5 travel vacations would probably be to France, to Italy, to, I guess to Hawaii. I'm actually very curious to go to Alaska. I know some people might think that's strange, but I really want to go to Alaska. And, probably to Australia. I don't know, those are just places that I've always been really interested in, so I would love to go there. And what are you studying? I am going to be graduating this fall, so I'm super scared, but I'm graduating this December with a degree in marketing and a minor in psychology. And I've actually switched majors a couple of times. I used to be an accounting major and I was also a nursing major, but I just switched to marketing. So that is what I'm studying. 123 Shelby asks, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is brown. And I know that's not a very common favorite color, but I've just always loved brown. It's been my favorite color since 9th grade. Bethy's Beauty asks, how did you meet Chris? If you don't know, Chris is my fiance, and I actually met him when I was a freshman in high school. He was a senior, and I went to his birthday party, and I didn't know him at all. I just went because my friend was going, and she thought that I would like him. So she knows my taste very well because it hit off. So I thank my best friend Marie because she introduced me to Chris at his 18th birthday party. So he was still technically 17 at the time. He didn't turn 18 until like the day after he asked me out, because we actually like met. And I know some people think we're crazy, but we met and then he asked me out the next day, and then we like spent like the entire day of the entire weekend together, and then on Monday was his birthday, and yeah. So Lala5056 wants to know, how long have you been with your fiance and how long have you been engaged? Well, we started dating, like I just said, when I was in 9th grade, so I was 15 years old and he was 17, and I'm actually about to turn 22, so very soon it's going to be 7 years. In February it will be that we have been together for 7 years, so right now it's over 6. And we've been engaged since last November, so only a couple months, but we're waiting until 2013 to get married. So he'll be graduated from his graduate school, because right now he's studying to get his master's in school counseling. So CJVZ Heartsy wants to know, what is your favorite date night activity with Chris and what is your go-to spot together? Now, it's kind of strange. Like, I think our favorite like date night activity would be dinner and a movie, but not normal dinner and a movies. Where we live, I'm not sure if they have them everywhere, so I'm not going to say the name. Basically, it's that inside the movie theater, they will have like seats, and you know, like waiters will come and they'll take your order before the movie, and then while you're watching the movie, you'll eat like something that's, you know, better than normal like movie theater food. Like, it's probably like the quality of like Friday's food, which I personally love Friday's food. And you get to eat like a real like great meal while you're watching the movie. And it's a little more expensive because of that, but the seats are great. They're all like nice like leather or pleather seats. They're kind of like lazy boys. It's really comfortable and really nice to have something like a great meal while you're still in a movie theater. So we really enjoy doing that. And I guess our go-to spot, I'm not sure. We don't really have a particular go-to spot, like things that we always do. I mean, we do go to Dave & Buster's quite a lot, but I'm not sure if that would be considered a go-to spot. So Astro Nerd wants to know, do you live at home with your parents, alone, or with your fiance? And that's kind of like two of the answers, because my parents are divorced, and Chris, you know, obviously he doesn't live with my parents, but I alternate between all three houses, and it can be kind of stressful sometimes, but I spend the majority of my week here at Chris's with his family, so I have the majority of my stuff here, so I guess that would be kind of like my flagship home where I live here basically. But then on the weekends I alternate between my mother's house and my father's house, because I'm just very big on family and it's something that's really important to me. So I spend every Saturday night with either my mother or my father, and I sleep over and we hang out all of Sunday, and then they bring me back at night. So that's basically kind of like all three. I have three homes, and that's just always been really lovely to me to have so many caring people in my life. So I guess that's the answer. My official home would be Chris's, but then like my mailing address is my mom's, and then I spend a lot of time with my dad. So it's all three. Laura2442, but Laura like Laura, like a very long Laura. She wants to know, have you been out of the country? If so, where? I have been out of the country. I've been to the Dominican Republic. I've been on vacation there with Chris and his family, and I've been to Jamaica very briefly, and a couple of other places around that area, because I was on a cruise and it was an international cruise, so we went along that kind of area, but we only stopped in those places for a couple of hours, so I don't really remember them. And I haven't been to Canada, but I've been to Niagara Falls, so it's kind of like on the cusp of Canada. So that is all the places that I've been out of the United States. Now Zoe Awesomeness wants to know, are you a believer? And I don't hate him, but I wouldn't consider myself a believer. Like, I like Justin Bieber and I like his music, but I don't like, you know, look him up a lot and things like that. Like, I wouldn't, like, I guess, like, stereotype believer that you always hear about. I'm, like, I don't, like, love him, but I enjoy his music, yes. Now, the last question that I have here, Mr. Diamond Forever. Mr. Diamond Forever wants to know, what are you planning to do after graduating from college? That's a great question, because I honestly have no clue, and that's so scary for me because I've always been the kind of person that has a plan. I've always had a plan, but YouTube kind of threw me a curveball because I really love what I'm doing. I love my main channel, Rebecca Kelsey, and I love this one, and I love having the daily vlogging channel with Chris under the name Dr. Happen. It's just been really fun to be part of the YouTube community, and that kind of changed my entire perspective on life. So now I don't have a plan, and I have no clue honestly what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to just go straight into master's school. I was thinking of studying entrepreneurship so I can kind of dab my hands in a bunch of different cookie jars, because I just love the idea of being my own boss, and that's why I love Mark so much. So I just kind of want to stay around that realm, and if I could like make my living off of YouTube and Mark, that would just be amazing beyond amazing, and I hope that that's one day something that I can do. But I think I might just go straight into master's school after I finish my bachelor's degree, because I'm still kind of iffy onto what kind of career path I want to take. So that is all the personal questions that I wanted to answer for you guys. If you have anything else you want to ask, make sure to let me know, and I'll answer as many of them as I can. Don't forget to keep up with Rebecca Kelsey, because there's going to be a lot of new videos, and I'm going to answer all of your beauty questions and all of your Mark questions over there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.